Back in '48, back when life was simple and really great, there was a boy born that would break every rule. He was mean to his sisters and made bad grades. He got in fights all the time and threw switchblades. And I'm here to tell you a story about a boy named Jue. Well, he wasn't quite cut out for regular high school, so he went to Blue Ridge and he thought he was cool. He thought he was the smartest guy in class, I'm telling you. His favorite cigar was a Swisher Sweet, and he worked out about 8 days a week. And I tell you, life wasn't bad for that boy named Jue. But he grew up quick and went to Mars Hill. He met Donna Long and he was thrilled. He chased her from class to class until she said yes. And he made a vow to the moon and stars that he'd love her more than he loved cigars. And after that, we saw him at his best. Well, then he had 2 kids named Carrie and Judd, and Carrie was strong and Judd was a stud. Sometimes if they were his brood. But he raised them right and they were both polite. They said please and thank you and have a good night, and he wasn't doing too bad for a boy named Jue. Well, his son got in trouble and was on the run from a boy named Benji who had a gun. Jue had to step in and help out his son.
Oh, yeah.
So Jue puffed out his chest and drove up to buy low. He looked at Benji and his blood turned cold and he said, "My name is Jue. How do you do?"
That's almost a true story. Yeah,
and you know what? We never heard from old Benji again. Well, Jue worked many years for the Postal Service, and all those dogs never made him nervous. He was the happiest guy on that post office crew. But he finally retired when he was 55, and he still had many years to thrive, and so began a simpler life for that boy named Jue. Now he's retired and he drives a bus, and he really doesn't make that much of a fuss. His mind is gone and he just mumbles about horseshoes. He sometimes thinks he was in the Marines, and he even likes to claim he's part Cherokee. Old age is pretty sad for that boy named Jue.
Oh.
But we all love him even though he's old, and he taught us being healthy was better than gold, and I'm sure he'll teach us more before he's done. But there's a saying he taught us we'll never forget. We don't know what it means, but that hadn't stopped him yet. In fleeing you leave, but in winter the trees have none.